Welcome back to Pubcast, the pod where mates get together for a chat over a couple of beers to discuss everything from the latest annoyances in life to solving world peace.
Might be a bit of an arse feel, but we can most certainly try our best.
We'll try.
We're looking to create a fun and informative pod with the hope of making you feel as if you've just walked into the pub and joined us for a chat. Whether that be for a moan about your crappy day, Phil's rants, or when I just need to emotionally offload.
Are we going to do that every day?
Pack it in, mate.
At times it will just be us. I'm Phil.
I'm Mark.
But from time to time we'll be joined by friends, fellow regulars and sometimes even strangers for interesting and illuminating conversations, some of which might be useful.
To someone we owe.
We hope. So let's order up some drinks and get on with this week's episode. Whose round is it, mate?
Definitely yours, Phil.
A quick word of caution. This podcast may contain strong language and topics that some people may find upsetting or offensive, and may not be suitable for young people. Please remember the management reserve the right to refuse entry.
Mark, would you like to introduce this week's episode, or shall I?
I'm going to do it. Hi, I'm Becky, and everything's amazing when I'm here.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Yeah, so anyway.
The lady of the Fitbit report.
The lady of the Fitbit report.
Yay.
Say Fitbit report.
Remember,
Fitbit report.
Fitbit report.
the reason why I started to go to the gym is because of...
Is it really? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, I never knew that.
Am I the reason?
Yeah, you are.
Oh.
That's a song, isn't it?
Sorry?
That's a song, isn't it?
What, the reason?
Am I the reason? The reason? Something?
Do you want to sing us some?
Yeah, go on, sing it.
Can't think of it.
Step up. Come
I
on.
would love to. Oh, it's all fucking about me again, isn't it? Right, so, anyway.
Hi.
Wonderful podcast listeners.
So this is like not preempted. You've just turned up, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, but I do have a list of questions to ask Becky.
I think we should probably introduce Becky first.
Well, we still haven't answered my question of, do you guys want the sausage roll that's in my car?
Well, there you go. So that's kind of a self-introduction of Becky.
Of who she's about.
Just being really nice like that, offering a sausage roll.
Proper, like, were you a scout or a brownie or something?
I did
That's on my list.
brownie.
Was it?
Okay, we'll go with that one now. I did brownies, and I did Girl Guides, and then I did Explorer Scouts.
Like, always prepared with
Mm-hmm.
snacks and shit.
Yeah.
So sausage rolls now, but during spin class, a brownie tucked away in your car.
I actually have a box of brownies in the passenger side door now
That does not surprise me.
for driving snack.
What does she do around your house? She ransacks your
Let's
house.
give a little bit of background into Becky. So, Becky is a gorgeous, lovely young lady who...
I'm female, my birth certificate says so.
Is it?
It does.
Is that the only clarification we
Yes,
have?
Pretty much.
Okay. So, I got to know Mark. Mark met Becky, introduced me to Becky. Becky is in love with my dog. Becky comes to my house and looks after my dog sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
And when she's at my house, she literally ransacks the entire fucking place looking for my snacks.
Not really. I walked into your room and there was a trail of snacks to the drawer that
You
the snacks were in.
You have never once been in my house and left my house with cheese or ice cream in it.
False or not false?
I'm going to say I have never been in your house and probably not eaten cheese or ice cream, but I'm not going to say I've ever left and not left any there.
I have no cheese or ice cream.
Why is that just my fault?
Because you're the one that eats all the cheese and the ice cream.
Is it?
You know that we've spoken about self-awareness before?
Yeah.
It's like a self-awareness point now with Becky.
What, that is it like secret eaters where I just don't know that I'm eating the cheese?
Pretty much.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Have we just done that?
Yeah, so we don't call her Becky no more. We call her Brie.
Okay, so that's who Becky is to me.
Yeah.
She's the cat dog loving, cheese and ice cream eating lovely friend.
And steals peanuts out of your bedside.
Literally,
drawer, was it?
walk your dog for peanuts.
She is your monkey.
It's a good deal. I'm taking it. I'm not criticising, commenting negatively in any way.
As well.
It's
always a long walk.
Let's see you walk up the hill and back.
God no.
I would pay to watch that.
Really?
Yeah.
How much?
2 bags of peanuts.
I'd still be down on the deal.
I would too, because I'd probably eat half of them.
So that's
Can I go to the list?
well. No. Hold on. So
God.
that's how I know
course.
Becky. So Mark, what's your
Oh God.
what's your overriding? Does she steal cheese and ice cream from your house?
No, not really. No.
I did steal your ex-girlfriend's socks, though, from your house.
Can we put that on?
But
the
you did
pod?
leave cake.
Oh yeah. You
Yeah.
took to her.
I was the cake fairy, the Christmas Eve cake fairy.
Yeah.
Like Robin Hood. Steal from the chubby and give to the skinny. Robin Food.
Robin Food.
Robin Hood.
I love that.
Fucking brilliant. Love
No,
it.
it is. Yeah.
Love it.
Um,
Love it. Right, go on then,
What
Mark.
is
What
Becky
do you
to
want?
me?
Go for it.
Becky was the barmaid, waitress. I don't funny.
Bar wench.
Beer went.
The bar
Beer
wench. Beer wenches. Actually, I think I called you that once at my local. And then lockdown happened, and you and I were able to hang out more due to lockdown. We won't give the reasons why.
Nothing dodgy.
Nothing dodgy. No. But you know,
Depends what you call dodgy.
not like that. Not that side of stuff. But we got to see each other more, I suppose.
The people listening can't see your hand gestures, mate.
Yeah, whatever.
Are you suggesting that there was nothing sexual?
There's nothing sexual.
Nothing
There
sexual.
was a lot of singing Queen.
There was.
He does that.
Yeah.
He does do that.
It's a trait of mine.
Okay.
Take it or leave it. That's it.
Learned behaviour?
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
I ate your
I'm watching
crisps.
Freddie. Oh, you have actually
Yeah, I have ransacked your-
Yeah, you have actually done that.
Have you done that as well?
Yeah.
It's a thing, isn't
I'm
it?
like a little hamster.
I-
I just panic and shove food in my face in case of emergency. Don't know what to
The
do.
last time I came back from band practice, she was at my house, and that's when she'd eaten the peanuts. Like, from my bedroom. She had no reason to go to
They
my
were
bedroom.
already open and I left some.
Yeah, but they were in the drawer next to my bed. I mean,
Yeah.
Which
had no
means you
reason
went
to go there.
hunting.
And I asked her, "Do you do this in everybody's house, or just mine?"
I don't think Becky would have.
I do this
that.
to people at work. I take their food.
Do you?
I fought a guy for a Mars bar once and he lost.
You showed me a photograph of your bottom drawer in your desks at work, and
Yeah, I think it's funny. It's not just one drawer. It's like fucking 3 drawers.
that's a lot of snacks.
But they're they're organised snacks. That's the thing. I just go, what?
Yeah, no random.
I don't want to be having a bad day and find out I've ran out of Milky Way bars.
God, I haven't had a Milky Way in a
I
long
haven't had a
time.
Milky Way for fucking ages.
No, that's the
I
one.
do
You,
like the Milky.
Michael.
Oh, hello, she's talking.
Michael.
You got to say it louder than that for him to hear.
I don't know. I've forgotten what outside world sounds like. I had headphones on. He's run away. Damn it.
First time podding.
yeah,
Isn't it?
amateur.
Better?
Anyway, where were we?
Maybe?
Yeah.
What were we talking about?
We're in the pub. Talking about stealing food. I got distracted by trying to get food.
So
I'm
what?
hungry and I don't want to have a bag of crisps. And they do really nice olives. But the kitchen's closed. But
Yeah.
maybe I can just smile at Michael and he'll give me a bowl of olives.
For the benefit of pubcast listeners,
I'm sure.
Michael is a chef,
Yeah.
the chef,
The chef.
the chef, and Rebecca wants
Right, Michael,
Food
you
from
better
him.
get over here because
Are you still working? I just... a bowl of olives. See? Right?
see, look at that. So Becky's got this down. She's asked the nice Polish
Can I have a bowl of
Yeah.
olives, please? Thank you.
olives, and I know now that Michael's going to go
There's no
out.
food prep in olives.
No, I know, but Michael's now going to go out of his way and make that the best presented bowl of olives ever.
For clarification, though, for anyone that couldn't hear Michael, Becky and Michael know each other from the pub
For a long
that they used to work together, which is not the pub that we're in at the moment.
No.
Michael now works in this pub. He's just walked out, seen Becky, and gone, "Oh my God, she's going to ask me for food after we've."
That's normal behaviour.
It's normal behaviour.
Yeah.
It's incorrect, but it's normal.
It's Becky using her power.
I just
Yeah.
like food.
Is that power, or is it just people just go, oh, it's Becky, she wants food? It's like if Hannah comes over to my house, I was like, I need to turn up the heating because she's always cold.
Oh, she's one of those cold people.
One of those cold people.
Mm.
No. God, that sounds...
Oh, I didn't mean that.
No. She's not cold. She feels the cold.
And Becky's one of those hungry
Just wants to eat.
people.
Have you seen Finding Dory, where there's the seagull?
You talking about Nemo?
Well, there's Finding Nemo and then there's Finding Dory.
I haven't seen the...
You're such a virgin.
I don't know if I've seen Finding Dory.
How old are you? Just
On
to be a
account of
virgin?
not being a child.
Yeah.
Oh my god, you're such a
You're
virgin.
such a virgin. You never watched Finding Dory, man.
And now we can learn about Becky that she's never moved out of her parents' home.
No.
I live in my caravan sometimes on weekends. Thank you.
She's also a person that likes to do motocross and stay away at the weekends.
Hmm.
Yeah, what? Shall we go into your questions? Segway. No, it's not. Don't be
Love it.
sorry.
God. I have some nice stuff on here, but I have some really deep stuff on here as well.
Really?
Yeah, oh yeah, I do.
Oh,
I
God.
know Becky quite well. So
Yeah.
some stuff that obviously...
It's worrying.
It is, isn't it?
Okay, so first one that I had on here is
Oh no.
obviously we know Ben, and how Ben would describe Becky as a child would be.
Oh.
You're going to need to explain who Ben is now, aren't you?
Well, Ben is someone that we drink with in the pub, but Ben is also a person that lives a few houses down from Becky. So how would Ben describe Becky as a child?
Who's going to answer that question?
You.
I have food. Yay.
Yay! Excellent. We all get to listen to her eat.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Oh, I might clip that and loop it.
Side note, my boyfriend says I have hollow cheeks because I make so much noise when I eat.
Only eat?
Is that a No, I'm not going to say
I
it.
don't know.
Don't go there.
No.
Apparently I'm just a really aggressive chewer.
Really?
I get halfway through dinner and he's suddenly staring at me and he looks like he wants to punch my head in because I'm making too much noise.
I hate noisy eaters.
Yeah, but I'm not like an open mouth chewer.
I've not thought you were a noisy eater.
I just apparently have really hollow cheeks.
In our relationship, I definitely would have told you if I thought you were a noisy eater. Although the noise of that olive going in was a little bit irritating, if I'm honest. So anyway, right. So how would Ben describe Rebecca?
As a child.
Am I going to say it?
Yeah, definitely.
She was an ugly child.
But she blossomed.
Like she blossomed.
She did blossom.
But when she turned up on my doorstep for Halloween dressed in a bin bag,
That was such like a 90s thing.
I'm sure it was.
Everyone dressed their children in bin bags in the 90s.
So anyway, my actual question really down here is obviously you're an only child, so you were a mistake.
I wasn't, actually. I asked my mum this last night.
Oh really?
Yeah.
They actually...
Ooh, really?
Yeah, apparently I was planned. Obviously not very well. Yeah.
They didn't expect this outcome.
She specifically came off the pill.
Oh, they proper meant it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they, like, all the doctors were like, oh, it'll take you like a year to get pregnant, and it took her 4 weeks. And she's never eaten corn since 1994 because she was cooking corn something for dinner. She did tell me. But
What relevance is this?
Right, so she went into labour whilst cooking corn for dinner, and it's like in her head she's just refused to ever eat corn in case because she thinks it's going to put her back into labour or something like some kind of. I'm like, that's not what caused it, Mum. Like
Being preggers is
but
what caused that.
it's just yeah, she's got
Yeah.
like this mental trauma of corn.
Are you saying corn or corn?
What is it? I don't know.
That fake...
You mean sweet corn?
What? The fake meat thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Corn.
God, corn.
Corn.
Yeah, corn. Yeah.
I was listening to corn as well. I'm really confused. Okay.
Oh.
Ooh, Jack. Ooh, just go.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one.
That would be
Yeah.
a thing, wouldn't it? Put corn on,
Yeah.
cook some corn for your mum. Here, mum.
She'd love it.
She'd love it.
I'm in labour. Jesus. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
What was it like being a tomboy?
Were you actually a tomboy?
Proper. I've seen pictures.
Really? Like up till
Say was.
what?
Oh, really?
No.
You can be
You're
girly.
very feminine.
Really?
You're having a laugh, mate. Look at that face.
Oh, don't get me wrong, she can be sexy and girly as fuck, but let's be honest. I don't want to say boyish because that's cruel,
Oh,
but
boyish.
oh, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna beat my own self up here a little bit. You're a welder by trade. You ride motocross bikes. You're more manly than me, so maybe I'm just trying to protect my own manhood.
Ah, there we go. We got to the bottom of it.
But let's just.
He's jealous of my biceps.
He's jealous of your manliness, and you're not manly at all. What does that say?
I'll take it.
Okay.
He is better at ballet than I am, though.
I am winning at life.
As we discovered down the pub one night.
Actually, in my kitchen living room thing. Remember, we were in the back room, and I taught you how to do a pirouette, and you can do it. We were really drunk. Just
I was about to say, was that one of the nights?
really drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, take that one.
Don't
I
remember.
probably thought I came over to yours and we did stuff, and what we were actually doing
No,
was
no.
ballet in the back room.
And
Just hearing all this banging around as I fall over.
the thing is since then we've done it in the pub. And
Yeah, I remember doing it in the pub.
Yeah. Zoe, beer please.
Wowza. 2, please, Zoe.
2 please.
So let's try and give a little bit of clarification for the pub listeners. Becky isn't a man. She's a very attractive female. She is a welder, and a fucking good welder. apparently.
She won awards for it, mate.
Yeah. Awards? Really? You won awards?
I have a trophy for welding.
Bloody hell. How did that come about?
I did like a...
Thank you.
So when you're doing like an apprenticeship, there's a thing called skill weld.
Right.
So it's like countrywide, and you do like a regional... Well, you do like test pieces, and then your teachers grade them, and then they submit them, and then you do a regional competition at your local college. And then if you're good in the regionals, you go like to a competition in Birmingham.
National.
Birmingham.
Yeah, at the NEC. So they do like the skills show. So I won my regionals and then went to the NEC. So I was in the top 10 for that year of skill welding. But I didn't know what I was doing when I went there. You do like 3 days of welding.
Bloody hell.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I've probably not done 3 days. Well, I haven't done 1 day of welding in my life, so.
I made friends with one of the other guys, and his like tutor person that was with him was staying in a different hotel to us, and they obviously had like the better breakfast because they had all those little sachets of Nutella at breakfast.
Back to food.
I got him to like nicking them from breakfast, and I'd be in a welding bed, and he'd like come around and he'd be like lobbing them over the curtains because I'd be like stress eating these little
Becky flirting.
tiny sachets of Nutella. No, this was just me getting food.
No. Yeah.
They're like the dirtiest fingers, and I'd just be peeling off these little foil Nutella things and just shoving my finger in and eating it just out of stress.
Gorgeous. So what was the trophy? What was the...
Oh, I got a trophy because I won my regional one.
Oh, okay.
It's like a... I don't know, it's just like a little...
And what about the national bit?
I didn't do very well in that.
No. Is that because...
I don't know, to be fair. They didn't tell us, but everyone else turned up knowing what they were supposed to be doing, and we hadn't been told what we were. So, like, those guys had been practicing for a month.
Yeah, right.
I've got to say this here. So obviously I met Becky, and she was the person that poured me beer down the pub, and then I got to know her a little bit more, and then we became just people that spoke and stuff like that. And then I decided, okay, I'll add her on socials, and then I found her on Instagram, and then I was like,
Look at those welds.
holy fuck, you're a little bit of an influencer here.
Oh.
And you are, because you did get sent a lot of free shit, didn't you?
Oh, I got so many free welding helmets. It's great.
Did you really?
Love a welding
So
helmet.
how many followers do you have?
I think it's gone down.
It may have done, but
I think I'm on like 21,000.
21,000. When
Fucking
I
hell.
met her, she had 26,000.
Fucking hell. See, I was going to ask...
I used to be slimmer though.
I was gonna,
That helped.
Sorry, that's going to peak. Sorry.
I was going to ask, was there like
I wasn't like...
negative misogynist shit going on? But by the sounds of it,
Yes.
female welder gets a lot of attention.
There's kind of like
Positive or
that border where you don't really know whether it's people being pervy or people being like, oh, that's cool, there's girls doing it.
yeah, right.
I don't know.
I love you waving, trying to get a beer.
International sign of distress. Did you get a lot of negative shit out of your 26,000?
Ooh, yeah, good shout. Yeah.
No, not necessarily. No, I never really used to get people that followed me be like negative. But like I had a couple of pictures that then got shared by like these weird little welding pages. And people would eventually tag me in them. It'd be like, there's a picture of me, like I was tacking up an exhaust. And it was summer and I was in like this cow shed welding this exhaust up.
Okay.
And so it was sweaty. And I'd weld in like a t-shirt.
Okay.
Nothing. I'd put sun cream on my arms. So anyways, and it was brilliant because there'd be all these comments like, oh, no one even welds with like no gloves on. No one welds in a t-shirt, they get sunburned. Blah, blah. This girl's like posed for a photo. And then I'd just be like, I'd just find all these comments. Someone would eventually tag me in them when they see it. And I'd just go along and be like, hi, on people's comments. And they'd be like, no, that's not real. And it's like, oh, okay. Silly me. I thought it was real because I remember doing it.
I said what kind of the implication was you were like posing,
Yes, you're a girl. You can.
modelling,
Yeah.
pretending.
You're like,
You
well,
can't
I don't
do
want to
that.
wear gloves right now because I'm using a bandsaw and it's spitting out this coolant. I've got to run backwards and forwards and the gloves are going to get soaked. And then I can't feel if the metal's lining up with my fingers because I've got gloves on and I'm just tacking something up. So like...
So actually, people just had the perception that you were just doing it for a fucking photo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But you never really got that on like the pictures you put. It was when people like shared it. I don't know. It was just entertaining.
Yeah.
It was like the first year of apprenticeship.
It didn't dishearten you though at all.
No, it was funny.
Uh-huh.
The first year of apprenticeship, I used to hear all the rumours about who I was shagging at work. It was wild.
Yeah.
I was not shagging most of those people. Right? But every day I'd go in and I'd be like, who am I shagging today? It was like watching my own version of EastEnders. Fantastic.
Because you know there's totally a subset of people that are going to get off on like a woman working with metal and well.
There's a film about it, mate.
Is there?
Flash dance.
Flash dance. That's the one, isn't it? The girl welder, mate.
Oh yeah, she was a welder. wasn't
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not really about her
We-
being a welder though, is it?
We have got our own flash dance.
I want to question that movie.
I don't look at Becky.
Why?
Becky.
Why does she go? So like she's like I don't know, early 20s in whatever decade it was.
You're not
Maybe
going to
it's
talk
still
about what gauge of wire or
80s,
gas she was
darling.
using.
No, but she's like young 20s, female, fit, and she's happily welding away on like a site. You know, like that wasn't any kind of problem. And then she's like, oh, I want to become a dancer. It's really tricky. I don't know how to do it. Like, why is that the daunting one? So yeah, maybe I'd struggle to go be a dancer, but I mean, it
What a
just
beautiful
doesn't make sense.
That's a beautiful segue because the person we had on the last pod, the recorded last week, is a dancer. Beautiful segue.
I'm a dancer when I'm drunk.
You are, and you're a beautiful dancer
Mm-hmm.
when you're drunk.
I don't think I've ever seen you dance.
She's fantastic.
Marvellous.
I'm not.
Okay.
I was dancing on the sofa the other day.
What?
Not like stood on it, just I was sitting on the sofa just dancing. And Carl, my boyfriend, he just turned to me, he was like,
Shout out to Carl, man.
shout out to Carl.
Shout out to Carl.
Always grumpy, but I love you. I think
Edit
that's
that.
why I love you. I couldn't deal with cheerful people. We both hate everything as much as each other.
It's a perfect match.
Does she come to us just for a little bit of joy and then fucks off again?
No, just ice cream and peanuts.
Yeah.
Oh, just to sit our food and have a drink.
And my dog.
Carl doesn't really drink. I think you're my pub again.
I can't see you with a drinker person though. If you were dating a drinker person,
No,
I could see
because how would
danger
I
there.
get home? Yeah, anyways, I was dancing on the sofa and Carl was like, what are you even dancing to? There's no music. And I was like, but there is inside my head. He was just like, why am I with you?
I said to Danny, I got told off by Danny recently for not giving her a shout out. So shout out to Danny.
Shout out to Danny, who always cleans out the bits of carrot that Cat leaves in the carpet. It's really because I'm so sorry. I do try and clean it up.
We're
It's
leaving
so
that
difficult.
in.
Oh, I
We're leaving
love
that
it.
in because
love it.
Danny needs
I love
needs
it.
to hear that.
I
don't know this bit.
I have
So what's this
improved.
about?
I have resorted to slicing the carrot because it doesn't leave so much mess when she chomps it. Like it, she eats like she's a cheese grater.
She is a cheese grater.
Like you put a carrot in and all these long spindly bits come out the sides.
Because the lips don't quite
Yeah.
meet, so shit just falls out the side. We need a little bit of a clarification here. So I have a dog called Cat. So she's Mrs. Cat Dog. Becky loves Cat. Cat loves Becky more than she loves me. And Danny is a gorgeous, lovely lady who comes and cleans my house. So I got in trouble the other day for not giving Danny a shout out. So shout out to Danny. But I've actually lost my train of thought as to why I mentioned Danny. What the fuck was I talking about there, guys?
Go on, Becky.
Well, you just give him. Oh, I don't know.
There was a thing there. I was going somewhere.
There's a thing.
Okay. Nope.
I have a thing though.
You- what's your
right?
thing?
Your
Have you got ointment for it?
yes.
Good.
Mrs. Cat Dog, when I was nearly back at your house the other day, decided that she wanted to chase a cat that she saw.
Oh, that's always an issue.
And said cat shot up a tree into the branches. And Cat's like, they're like, I'm going to go get it. I'm going to go get it. Look at it. It's so yummy, like a chicken nugget.
Did she try and climb the tree?
No, because I had her, but I was trying to get her to like come away. So I'm going, cat. But of course, everyone like must have just thought I was shouting at the cat like some dickhead. Like the cat didn't do anything wrong. And I was just like, I'm just going to run away now.
You should let her try sometimes. One of the most funny things I've ever seen in my life is seeing Cat Dog trying to climb a tree after a cat. Because she has no fucking concept of how heavy she is.
Mm-hmm.
She's like a
No, she doesn't.
she's a big
I'm the
dog.
same.
Oh, babe.
True though.
I love you so much. One of the things that's made me laugh so much recently is when you were messaging the other day and you were talking about buying sports bras. And you said you'd got
Oh, I got stuck in one.
you got stuck in
Jesus
one.
Christ,
and
it
you
was
went-
so difficult.
I was jumping up and down trying to get out of it, and I heard a door slam downstairs.
We have really wobbly floors in our house. It's an old house. But it was like the door was shut, but it was just like banging every time I jumped up and down.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I've never worn a sports bra, so I don't know that. I don't
think it's
understand
fine.
how you can fuck right off. You're both a pair of dicks. Don't look at me like that.
I can teach you how to not get stuck in them.
I don't need a sports bra. I'm still in training bras.
No.
It's cute, right? Because this week he's only
27.
7. Oh, you're going to die next week. Okay.
I think I was 27 earlier. We
We
change my age every week.
yeah, we have a thing on the pod
Oh.
that Phil doesn't admit how old he's going to be next year. This year.
It's just numbers.
Next year. I don't know.
Oh, remember we're going to have to organise a birthday thing for him.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Because it's a big one. We're not allowed to say the number. But
Oh no, is the battery running out? Got to go. Bye.
He's 72.
Yeah, I'm not.
yeah, why not this week? Why not go extreme?
One day I will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you will one day. I'm going to get a phone call saying, yeah, he's dead. Jesus.
We should bake him loads of cakes, but put loads of drugs in them and just watch him get
I
mad.
would love that.
Oh, I'd fucking love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Although, unfortunately, I may have partaken a little bit too much because now it just goes to immediate paranoia and
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
yeah.
I was about to say a bingo there, but
Was there a bingo?
I was going to say, yeah, that is a thing, but I stopped
Oh,
myself.
okay. Anyway, any more questions?
Oh,
Just
yeah.
fart.
No, it's this.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I do have one down here. I don't know if you want to talk about it, but I'll ask it.
Okay.
Um,
Don't actually remember answering the last one, but yeah.
when we
The last one, I don't remember
How
either.
do I feel about that I was a bit of a tomboy?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's okay. I don't really know anything else. It's not like I had a year where I was just a princess, so it was
Fair
good.
play. Cool. when I met you, you'd just come out of a really bad relationship.
Yeah.
So all I've put down here is just a subtitle of abusive relationship. So being in that abusive relationship, has that changed your perception on relationships or on yourself or anything along those lines?
I don't think so,
Okay.
but I think it just kind of...
Because that was quite scary what you went through. Like what you told me was actually, it scared the shit out of me when you told me.
Yeah, I think you don't realise at the time because you're just like, well, that's a thing that happened. And then you're like, is it a thing that happened or did my brain just make it up?
Yeah.
But like...
You don't have.
I think, no, I don't even know. Like, it's one of those things where it just, like, you just exist as you are and then you never really stop and think about. So like... I mean, I got chubbier since then. I don't know if that correlates. Probably not.
What on earth do you mean by that?
People like stress eat, don't they?
They do.
Oh, what? So, oh shit. So you think like maybe that's
I don't know, because I did also just get older, so maybe I just stopped giving a shit.
Oh yeah, because you're fucking ancient.
Yeah, but it was about the 25-ish mark, wasn't it?
Do you know about this film, about that part of it?
I know bits.
Okay.
I know bits. Obviously, you've told me some bits. I don't know if I know it all. And
I don't
probably
think
not a
it
conversation
made me
for here.
think that like all guys are like.
No.
Can I say that?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you can't.
I
Don't worry,
all guys are beeps.
Can you say that sentence again without the word, please? And I'll
sorry.
edit it out.
Yeah, don't worry, we can blank out. It's fine.
No, I'll edit it out. Just say it's. I don't think all men
I
are.
don't think it's made me think that all men are poo-poo faces.
Poo-poo, we say now.
To
be honest,
Poo-poo.
I dated a lot of poo-poo faces. Not as, maybe not on the same level, but...
So not just poo-poo faces, but you've dated a complete shit face.
Yeah.
Shit fucking twat.
Can we say shit?
They're all fine.
Basically.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just not the C word.
Last orders, I'm going to get a drink.
Yeah, do it, man.
Yeah, I'll have another one as well.
Fuck it then.
All three, please, Zoe. Oh, wow, look.
She didn't even ask permission.
She's just absolutely abandoned the podcast.
Is she buying a fucking round?
What the fuck?
Is she buying a fucking round?
No, it's on your tab, mate.
No, she's buying a round.
What's going on here? Don't you touch my keyboard. Yeah, that's better. Marvellous. Okay, now we have more refreshments.
Beer count 1, 2, 1, 2.
Testicles.
Testicles.
Where did we get to?
The bar.
No, before that we were talking. Oh yeah, no. So yes.
Mark asked a really deep question, and I did what I usually do: of run away to the bar.
Yeah, that's absolutely acceptable.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
What else have we got? Yeah, no, that's fine. One thing that, like, cycling back a little bit, we were talking about you being a welder, and this surprised me because obviously Mark knew you better than I did. When I knew you, you were working for whatever that firm was. Don't say the name.
Name.
But now you work for, how can we describe this without saying the name? One of the most preeminent bespoke hypercar manufacturers in the UK.
Ish. Sort of. Technically, I
Is
don't.
that kind of accurate?
Technically, I work for a sister company
Oh, okay.
that designs vehicles for said company and potentially other companies as well.
Right, okay, I get that. I just wanted to clarify that, just in case people were thinking that you're someone that, I don't know, fucking welds steels together on a building site or some shit like that.
I have done that.
I mean, I remember speaking, being part of a conversation with Darren in in our local pub when you did some work at his house, and he was, Darren can be a bit of a geezer, and he was just like, "Fucking, she's amazing. The welding is incredible."
She's out there, man. Like,
She's the
people really respect what she can do.
She's-
Yeah.
I do fuck a lot of stuff up as well.
yeah. Everyone
Just
does. Everyone does.
That's allowed. You're a human being.
But you're the
It's
female
That's why
version of the
angle
dog's.
grinders were invented.
What's the female version of dog's bollocks?
The bitch's titties.
Bitches titties.
like- Okay, we'll take that.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Yeah.
Cat dog has 11. I've never worked that out.
I told you it's because you're her other tit. Why she only has 11.
This is why we love Rebecca. Fucking. I love you. I love you so much.
See, and you think me coming around and eating your peanuts is bad, and then I say things like that, and you're like, oh, it wasn't even that bad.
Do you know what? If your boyfriend ever gets bored of you,
He's my boyfriend because he'll come to Pilates with me and you won't.
I come
Does he
to
go to
Pilates
Pilates with
with
you?
for folks that I've been.
He came
all
once,
the
he
time.
absolutely hated it.
Yeah, I'm just
Oh.
saying that you and I have done Pilates a lot more often than he has.
Yeah, that's true.
you and Cole do loads, don't you, with the bikes and all that sort of shit.
He has his uses. Yeah.
You know, he's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Oh, I love him too, man.
And
And he has nice cigars.
you seem pretty suited.
He does have nice cigars. I don't like cigars, but
I like his cigars. Yeah.
Are you out of questions?
I know, I've got loads.
was that it? A grand list of 2?
Yeah. The preparation on this
Okay.
podcast is fucking epic.
I like the fun ones.
Have you listened to any?
Okay.
Yes, I have actually.
Have
I,
you?
mean, I like the fun questions, not the fun. I'm not saying.
Oh yeah. Don't do the deep ones.
Oh, I can.
Do the fun ones.
I'm not saying don't. I just don't know what to say.
Okay.
I feel like I actually have to think rather than just spout bullshit.
I quite like that about you though, because another little insight for pubcast listeners: we are the crossword
We are the Crossword Club.
poop and pub.
Poop and pub.
Poop and pub.
I love that name is still on there.
It's great, isn't it? And Becky is, you know,
Should we tell the story about?
No.
No, why not?
No.
Can we not say why it's now called the Crossword Poop Club? Really?
No.
it used to be the crossword club, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And
And
then
then
it was.
there was a story about socks. And
We don't need to go.
no,
No, I don't
I
think.
kind of want to because I love a poo story.
Yeah, no, but no.
I mean, when Becky did this thing occur,
Should we take a vote on it?
I
I'm going with no.
No,
loved her even
It's a
more
no.
because this occurred.
it's a no.
I'm not going to share that.
Ask your questions.
I'm just saying. That
Ask your question.
I just
Oh,
enjoyed that.
quick thing.
Oh, yeah.
Going back to Carl,
Mm.
right? I called him. Called him last night, right?
Apparently,
I
Carl is
shit
now
you
the
not.
quick thing.
I shit you not. No, it's just popped into my head, right? I
And
called him. I was
you-
like, oh, I might go do a learn to weightlift class tomorrow. And his genuine response was, what, like weightlifting? And I was like, yeah. And he went,
Losing the title.
don't you think that's a bit manly? And I was just like,
Is that what he said?
sorry, did you think like this was a different girlfriend calling you? I was like, what? So motocross and welding, totally fine. Weightlifting, oh, bit manly.
Chill the fuck
And
out.
he was just like, oh yeah, you've got a point there. And I was just like,
Oh, okay. Like a question that's just sprung to mind here,
Go for it. Do it.
and this is, it might not be relevant at all.
And Becky, stop being so loud in the microphone.
Yeah, calm the fuck
I'm
down.
sorry.
It's okay. Please
Insight.
apologise. Just in.
Do you think that you have more effeminate male friends, but
Like
then
you?
more? Yeah, I'm just saying that. I know who I am. I think you need to wake up about that. And do you think maybe more? I don't like to use the word, but like male influence women.
Masculine women.
Yeah, something
Plot
like that.
twist.
Oh yeah.
I think a lot of men are actually, well, I mean, it's not really a secret, is it?
I
A
hope
lot
not.
of men are a lot more effeminate than
Definitely,
they're perceived to be.
definitely, yeah.
And I think I definitely see that in a lot of guys.
Without a doubt.
Do you feel like that you can bring that out of them because you have a more
Because I have a vagina.
no? because you have more male interest in yourself, you know, because you do the motocross, because you know,
Maybe,
because of
I
what
mean-
you do as a job and all these other parts. because you're
The
accessible.
part.
No, wait.
It was almost bingo.
Titties.
Because you're more accessible to men, and that gives them more access to emotionally be. I don't like how I'm saying this.
Like, you work in an environment with 20, 30, whatever guys for 8 hours a day, 40 hours a week minimum, you know. And they all have shit days, and you get quite pally with a lot of them.
Of course.
And sometimes they just want to moan about it, and you're probably the best person to moan about it to.
I would imagine there's a section of the male
Mine.
population that are not emasculated, but you get a geezer who's like I'm a proper fucking geezer. You know?
Yeah.
They're gonna be a bit like put off, like a bit
So they want to cry in
intimidated,
front of them.
bit
Battery warning.
bit intimidated by, you know,
Yeah.
an attractive female that's doing a stereotypical male role. Or am I wrong?
There's a bit of everything. So, like, when you go work in a new place, and it's actually quite entertaining to watch. So, like, the first couple of days, just stay dead quiet, and everyone just panics, and they don't know what to do. They don't know what to say. They go quiet. They freeze on the spot when you're nearby. They just freak the fuck out. They're like,
Yeah,
what do we do? How do we do things? How do I move my fingers? Lose all functionality.
Bloody female. There's a woman.
Yeah, right. No, honestly,
Yeah.
I've been at work before and a guy has stuck his head through the welding curtains and gone, "You're a woman." And I was like, "Oh my God, I didn't know. Thanks for telling me." But yeah, and then you just, I don't know, like you walk in the canteen, everyone goes quiet because they're like, "Can we say things? What can we say? We don't want
Oh,
to offend."
yeah.
So you wait like a few days until it gets a bit boring, like you're a bit bored of it, and then you just walk in, effort and blinded, and you're like, such and such, such a blah. And then they'll go, "Oh, okay, she says those words. Oh, maybe she's safe. Maybe she's not gonna."
She's a bit like one of us.
She's just,
A
She's
human.
being, yeah.
you know, like when the first time you see like an animal that you've never seen before, you're just like, what does it do? How does it move? And you sort of sit there watching it for a bit, and then you're like, oh, I kind of get it now. I can
Does
you
that
know,
does
go
that,
near it without it attacking me.
does that frustrate you though? Like maybe initially you're perceived as that? Because I get annoyed with how I'm perceived at work. Because I'm obviously what I do as a job. I'm a tradie. I'm like, ugh.
Manly.
I'm just like, dude. Before I did this job, I was a ballet dancer for fuck's sake.
Mm-hmm. No, because I think they're just panicking.
You have the flip side of that you're a girl in a man's world. I was a
girl.
girl, but like as a kid, I was a lad in a fucking girl's world, you know. So
I don't
How's
think
that
it
for
annoys
you?
me when the guys just panic and like. Sometimes it's entertaining. Sometimes I just feel a bit sorry for them. I just try and be a nice person, which doesn't happen often.
oh, that's not true. You are.
I
Oh,
try
you
and,
You are a nice person.
I try and like
You can do.
create good relationships between blokes that don't know how to deal with a woman in the working environment, I guess.
Okay.
I try and be like, hey, we're approachable, and
I know you in an environment. Obviously, we spend a bit of time together in the pub, and you come to my house and stuff. I know you in an environment of blokes that are not Neanderthals. I can imagine that in an environment where you've got a very male-dominated environment of, you know, hairy arse, greasy stereotype. I can imagine that.
He's never obviously been in our jobs. That's how he thinks of us.
I mean, I can.
actually, no, there was a guy at where I used to work that had a really hairy arse.
Did you think I was born a fucking architect or something?
Kind of in a way, because when I met you, you had a Saab, and that was just
Saab.
pretentious as fuck.
Man, that's fucking ridiculous. That's literally the most nonsense thing. I've
I
ever
do
heard out
love
of
the
your-
smile on your face, just going, yeah, but it still sort of has a.
You've lost your mind, mate. I'm gonna prohibit alcohol from you. Anyway, Rebecca was saying something sensible. Carry on.
What was I saying?
Oh, I don't-
Oh, about there was a guy with a really hairy ass.
Welcome to the world of Mark interrupting things.
Jack at work has alopecia and he really does not have a hairy ass. He hasn't got a hair on his fucking body. I shave my legs so many times in summer. Go in, sit down, realise there's a stubbly patch on my knee, and then Jack's just like, my legs are nice and smooth. And I'm like, you're an asshole, Jack.
I don't have any hair, really.
You really
I
don't.
don't.
You have eyebrows. He doesn't. I've drawn his on multiple times.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah.
Oh, proper.
He's like
Yeah, no.
old. He looks like the moon. He really does. He's really pale as well. Bless him. Sometimes I walk up behind him and play bongos on his neck.
It's these moments with Becky are like the moments that I just go, oh, Diamond.
That's why we love her.
He's got like really light blue eyes as well, so he really does look like the moon. Good old Jack.
Good old Jack.
Good old Jack.
We love Jack, the
We love
moon.
Jack. Shout out to Jack.
I'd never actually asked you this one, Becky.
Jack, who completely messed up his knee by standing up off of the floor. Sorry, just wanted to put that out there. Ask away.
To you, Jack. So, you're of a particular age. You're not at the big 3-0 yet.
Yes.
You're close to. Goals. So, where do you want to be at 5 years' time? What's the ultimate thing to go for? For now, I mean, long-term targets are a bad thing, but if you had a target to get to, what is it?
I'd like to have lived in Australia for a bit by that point. I think that's pretty much my only
I
goal.
like that. That's cool.
You fancy a bit?
What's
of
that?
Oh, and I want to go dirt biking in Mongolia.
Big place.
Where in Australia would you go? Or if you were going to live
I
there?
don't know. I don't know if I'd like live and travel or... Yeah.
What's that though? Like, what's the reason for that?
I just don't want to get old and be like, oh, I really wish I went and did that. And never did it. If I go do it and I hate it, it just doesn't matter, does it?
I'm 36 and go, I think I want to go do that.
You've been to Australia though, haven't you?
Yeah. It's cool. It's warm.
It's warm.
It's warm.
It has food.
So you
There
want to
is
like
food.
just go and live there for a bit and
Yeah. I don't know. Bomb around, do some welding, maybe work as a dive instructor. That would be cool.
that'd be cool.
Yeah. I don't know. Make stuff up.
Do you want kids? Do you want
No. No, I want a dog.
a dog?
I want a dog.
We share a dog.
I know we share a dog.
That's cute. I like that.
She definitely loves me. Loves her more than she loves me.
Mm.
We
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
a week or so ago, we were walking to the house together, and I walked opened the door, and Kat's usually like, "Oh, fuck me, you're home," and Becky's standing behind me. She's straight past me, man.
Out the way.
Fuck off, bitch.
Yeah. You don't bring me carrot slices.
Fuck you, man, human.
Mm-hmm.
I want that pretty one with the carrots.
Yep. Not a euphemism. Do you know what it is as well? Sometimes I come over and I've been like to the gym or something and I have really sweaty legs and she likes licking my legs and
She
you're never
loves
sweaty.
She loves the
You
salty.
don't exercise.
Yeah.
Well, you probably sweat still, but not from exercise.
No, yeah, just for booze. Yeah.
Yeah, that's getting edited.
Going to the fridge.
Right, so just for the edit,
Yeah.
we're going to pretend that we're going, bye, see you later. So that was a really cool conversation. Thank you so much, everyone. Love, love.
Why are you lying?
Because the battery's running out.
Love, love. Apparently I never
Sorry,
say love, love. So
sorry, do it.
love, love.
Do it again. Sorry, I just wanted a joke.
He's a
Okay.
fucking idiot.
Love, love.
Okay.
Right, that was really good, guys. Thanks so much. Doing this for the second time because we had to edit the first one out because Mark's a twat.
Idiot.
Love, love, Becky.
Love, love.
Love, love, Mark.
Becky, thank you for joining. Phil, love, love. Becky, love, love.
Love, 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 love.
Love, 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 love.
Loves, love, love, loves.
Loves.
Loves, yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.
That's it.
And now we can say some more shit, and
Phil's a...
doesn't run out. Then
I remembered the Smurfs theme tune.
What is it?
oh, go for it.
Is that it? No.
No,
It's
No.
close. It's close.
What is it? Is that it? I don't know. I think that's what I said.
Spotify.
No.
YouTube. I don't
Do
know.
you think it's on Spotify? I
mean-
feel like the Smurfs was way before Spotify. Is it?
I mean, that's
don't know.
my era,
The
man.
next question is the Smurfs theme tune on Spotify.
Look at us get a copyright infringement for the Spotify, for the Smurf theme tune.
Smurfs Go Pop playlist. Hello.
Best album ever. Why am I...
It's going to be like a rave version or something, isn't it? We are still recording.
Oh, really?
Yes. Oh, it's all gone to shit.